Greetings and welcome to Suplex Studies. This is episode 44. My name is Eric, and I am joined by, once again, from the depths of hell, from Death Valley, actually, the UnderGator.
Not from parts unknown, Eric. I come to you from Death Valley. I bring with me the hounds of hell and Shawn Michaels. I would dim your light at WrestleMania 25. You will rest in peace.
Yes! Suplex Studies.
Hounds of hell are
Welcome,
here.
bruv.
Yes, indeed. How you doing today, brother?
Pretty damn good. Watched some wrestling over the weekend. Finished up Daredevil. Born Again last night. Season finale. The Last of Us episode 1 was pretty cool.
Damn.
Season 2, yeah, I guess I've been watching a lot of TV shows.
Damn, you're in it. You're in it right now.
Yeah.
You're in the thick of it.
I even started The White Lotus on Max as well.
The White Lotus and
Or
the Black
White
Mirror
Lotus.
and
Oh, I gotta watch that too, Black Mirror.
yeah, no, I'm good on that. I checked out.
On the Netflix.
Oh, you gotta get the Netflix and get all your fixins in, baby.
Gotta get my Netflix in.
We're gonna get our fixins in today, but before we get into them fixins, bro, why don't you give them the gist of the show and where they can follow us at?
Yes, so here at Suplex Studies, we take a classic match, just has to be a year old, and we recap it, review it. We may have seen it, we may have not, but that is the beauty of it. And this week we are doing Shawn Michaels versus The Undertaker from WrestleMania 25. So that's our middle seg of the day here. And yeah, you can follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. Like and subscribe if you're there with us, please. If you will.
Hit the notification button so if we drop a side suplex, you get hit first.
Yes, sir.
That's such high impact right there with that side suplex.
But yeah, that'll be the middle portion of the show. After that, we're going to do our WrestleMania 41 predictions, or picks, rather. And yeah, we'll bring all that in at the end there. But we're going to open the show with lots of news, little AEW, little New Japan.
Got a whole lot to
Lots
talk
of stuff
about.
going on, yeah.
A lot to talk
Yeah.
about, man.
Shitload of stuff.
Yeah, happy to be here. It's a little bit late, I know. It's my back, man. My back keeps on going out on me, so I had to take a little extra time this week.
No worries, Steve. I think we're right on time.
Oh, we're right on time, but if we're right on time, we're just a little bit too late, Stan. That's the problem. You're either early or your ass is late.
If you're not first, you're last.
You're damn right, Ricky Bobby. Slingshot, engage. Oh, man. So what you want to talk about today, bro? I've got the Ike back.
Ikey Back Jones over here.
You know, I'm kind of like Shawn Michaels was in this WrestleMania 25 matchup. He had a big back. Everybody knows that.
Well, it's his back. He's been out of action for years.
Jim Ross would make sure that we knew Shawn Michaels had a bad back
Oh, yeah.
throughout the entirety
Need that
of that
context.
match. Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
We're getting a little ahead of ourselves there.
Yes, we are. I believe we were going to start off the show with a little AEW.
Yeah, fuck it, mate. AEW. Quite a few things, actually. Maybe we can just start with the announcement of their Arena Mexico show. It's coming up on June 18th. It's going to be Grand Slam Mexico. They just announced today. So huge news. Their first Mexico show.
Damn.
I kind of want to go.
Damn, to Mexico?
Fuck yeah. I've never been. And go see AEW. Yeah.
I'm scared.
Let's go.
I don't know enough Spanish to freaking survive down there, bro.
We'll be fine. We'll go with,
Gracias.
our friends.
De nada.
They'll get us by.
Hola. I don't really.
Hola, ¿cómo está?
You know,
Bien.
número-
Lucha libre.
Sanitario número 2. Ándale, ándale.
What?
I said I got to take a shit.
God damn it, say Steve, I'm not even familiar.
Yeah, but no, that might actually, you're right. That's not too far of a drive.
Right, let's do it.
I mean, that's like, 4 hours away maybe?
I don't know. Probably a little more than that.
It's like 6 hours probably then.
Where's Arena, Mexico?
I don't know. It's not Colorado, I'll tell you that. And if you haven't driven to Colorado, you ain't shit.
Colorado.
This is nothing. If you ain't driven to, you've driven to Colorado, this is nothing. If it's 10 hours and under, we can make that trip. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. We can do that.
Yeah. So AEW is partnering with CMLL on this one, I believe. So, yeah, dude, what do you think? This is pretty big. Their first show in Mexico, so.
Well, I think first and foremost, Bandito probably main events as the Ring of Honor World Champion.
Maybe. So the poster features Mystico, Kenny Omega, Will Ospreay, and a few other luchadors from CMLL. So,
okay, and dude, Kenny's
I feel like Kenny might be maining that with the international title, put it on the line against one of their big stars.
Against Mystico.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, dude, in Mexico, they would totally fucking pay to see Mystico versus Kenny Omega. Or if you put Mystico, like you said, against Will Ospreay, that's money right there, too. But he's one of their main stars down there. I would say probably, Kenny's the right guy to go with.
Man, I'm sure there are so many cool matchups that are being talked about or planned for at this point. Man. So
I wonder who
that should be interesting, man.
I wonder who they're going to book the Lucha Brothers with down there.
Wait. Yeah, you must be mistaking them for Hologram and Commander.
Oh, yes.
The new Luchamon.
Colamander?
What?
Colamander, like Commander, Hologramander.
Oh, okay.
Columgrander.
Holomander?
Yeah, that's what we're going to call their
There you go,
team.
Holomander. They came up with 2 fucking names for them. One of them they scrapped within like a week, I think. It was like Lucha something.
Luchagram.
I can't even remember what the fuck it was. But then their next name is like Los Titanes de Aire.
Oh Jesus!
So, but I'm pretty sure that's their second name. They gave them in 2 weeks.
I got a great name for them. Candy Graham. Candy asses. Candy Graham. Or just call them Luchagram or something.
I like Holomander.
Holomander's not bad. You could just call him Hollow Man.
Hollow Man. But either way, they'll probably be at the show too. But very excited for that. So that's a little piece of news from AEW there today. We also have a pretty big Dynamite tonight, which is AEW Dynamite Spring Breakthrough. So we hope you are enjoying the show. This is probably going to be coming out as the show is going live, maybe. Either way, Spring Breakthrough is in Boston there. And
Boston.
Yeah, we get AEW's back in Boston.
You ever heard of Boston Girl Come? Oh, had it. Oh, now I got to go stuff my face with fucking Pepperidge Farms.
Is that Ted, right?
Ted. I can love that movie. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, so Dynamite is officially going to break the Nitro episode count.
Is it most consecutive?
Most consecutive shows for a wrestling show on a Turner broadcast. So TBS and or TNT. Yeah, AEW eclipses Nitro tonight.
Because to be the man, you gotta beat the man. And that's exactly what AEW just did. Woo!
Yeah, but still, this is that was my best Eric Bischoff. It wasn't that good.
No, I heard it, Eric. I was going to ask Tony, are you proud, Tony?
Well, we're very proud here at AEW, and the thing is, we're very excited for tonight, though. We got a lot of big matchups coming up, tag team spectacle, championship on the line from the Hurt Syndicate and fuck, what did I call them? What are their names?
It's the Hurt Syndicate. No,
they're challenging. No, the Challengers.
The Challengers. I could not tell you who they're challenging tonight, Tony.
It's Bishop Khan and his tag partner Toa Leona.
You're talking about the Gates of Agony.
Thank you.
The Gates of Agony.
GOA.
Very
excited for tonight. It's gonna be a great time. Fuck Eric Bischoff. Yeah.
Thank you, Tony. Tony Khan, everybody.
the Bish. I kind of want to get Bischoff's idea on this. I wonder if he's said anything about it yet. But
I have not a clue. But you know what I just thought right now, man? I love that guy right there, Tony. We got to get him in every week. Maybe we'll do like just a little Q&A with him weekly. Little
Tony's Corner.
Yeah, little Ask Tony, Tony's Corner.
Khan's
like
Corner.
Yeah, Khan's Corner. We just talk to Tony for a couple minutes.
Perhaps.
I had another question, but he just shagged us out of here. This little punk over here. But yeah, thank you, Nature Boy. Thank you, Tony Khan. As Eric said, congratulations to AEW. Congratulations to the fan base. It is living large and in charge. Just like, well, it's the big show.
Oh, hell yeah.
AE-Dub. AE-Dub. AE-Dub.
AEW.
There you go.
AEW.
AEW phenomenon. La 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 la. We need some applause.
Oh, dude, I think they announced, I think it's a Scotland Dynamite before Forbidden Door later this August, I think.
Scottish, you say.
It might be Scotland. I could be wrong on that, but either way, they also did announce that they're running the O2 Arena for that Forbidden Door show. So
what is the O2
that's
Arena?
it's like a really renowned arena there in London.
It's like fancy schmancy, like that new one in LA, that Clippers Arena. Damn, that thing's fucking
that
dope.
thing is badass. Yeah.
God, dude, I wish that fucking. What do we have? Do we have the AT&T Center now? What is it, the SBC Center? The Frostbank Center, whatever the Spurs play at now.
Yeah.
I wish our shit looked like that. I might actually go then.
It does look nice.
Yeah, it does. I want to go to some games next year when Wemby comes back. But
Oh yeah.
yeah, that'd be nice. That'd be nice.
That'd be cool.
Did we even make the play-in or not?
I don't know.
I don't think we did we?
I could be. I didn't see.
Oh no,
The shit's all been switching the last few days because of, all the, unpredictability.
Unpredictable, which we will try and be later today with our predictions. What else do we have, sir?
Well, bruv, it just about seems like it's free agent season right now in the wrestling business,
yes.
and there are quite a few defectors from New Japan Pro Wrestling. Old NJP Dub, are they in a bit of a roster crisis? I don't know. I think they're still in just the midst of a rebuilding phase. Realignment. All of their young guys are on the come up now, so I think that's kind of where their eggs are loaded into there. But
it's Easter.
yeah. So we got Jeff Cobb leaving New Japan effective immediately the other day, who was also their World Tag Team Champion.
Yeah, didn't he vacate that?
They had to vacate the titles. They didn't even defend them, I don't think.
Yeah, no, they didn't. They just vacated him up. Isn't that?
I mean, like, how did you not know Jeff Cobb was leaving? Like, why would you? I mean, come on, they had to know. This was rumored like a few months ago. I think we talked about it.
But over there, they usually go by a handshake. Like your word is your
on
bond.
Word,
Like they don't really need it on paper because I trust you. That the culture. They're very trusting. So I mean, Cobb might have just taken them. He said, "Yeah, I'm going to stay. Give me the belt." They said, "We trust you. You've been here forever. We trust you. You could have gone to AEW. You've only been there not even a handful of times."
Yeah.
So they trust him, and unfortunately, hey Brett, how did that turn out when you trusted Vince? Not too good, and neither did that for New Japan. So he vacated the titles. Isn't Naito also a champion over there? Or was he not? I thought he was a tag team champion.
He was,
as well.
but those the same tag titles. They've been playing hot potato with these tag titles in New Japan.
So they went from Naito to Cobb and then Cobb.
Bro, I think it was the Bucks to Naito and Takahashi, right?
Yes.
Earlier this year, I don't know. I'm not too clued in on New Japan these days, but I fucking missed a great show. Windy City Riot on this last Friday. I really heard great things about Takeshita versus the Ace, Tanahashi.
Yeah.
Hiroshi.
It was a good one?
Apparently so. I saw the finish of it. Pretty intense. Oh, man. I wish I had the fucking clip ready to go for it, but they're like, raging fire! Like in sync, these announcers are fucking sounding great.
Oh, my God. The finish?
Yeah.
They both, raging fire!
It was great. So, no, New Japan loves them some Takeshita. You heard it here first. He's going to be a New Japan World Heavyweight Champion in the next 2 years.
I agree.
This is my guesstimate there. Maybe in the next year.
Yeah, because they've given that strap to Mox before.
Exactly.
They would 100% give it to Takesh. And damn, dude,
they love him.
Who better? Who better than Brian Cage's knee?
Oh, man. Shout out to you, Machine. That shit looked nasty. We hope you get well soon, recover. He was already back in the gym a week later, dude.
Psycho. Well, he's doing upper body, obviously. He ain't doing no squats.
I don't know.
I wouldn't be doing squats if my knee looked like that, man. It looked like freaking Freddy Krueger's face fucked a topological map of Utah.
And you didn't even see it.
Nah, I saw a glimpse of it over here. I caught enough of it.
You did?
I caught enough of it over here, dude. It looked like it looked like the new Nightmare on Elm Street, the glove from that, like the Freddy hand glove. It looked like that, dude. It was pretty good. It looked like Deadpool's nutsack. It was ugly. It was ugly.
So with Jeff Cobb most likely going to WWE, we'll probably see him showing up in the next month, I would imagine.
Question. Hikuleo.
He should be imminent too, right?
Hikuleo and Cobb?
As a unit.
Sure.
I don't mind that at all. That's a good prediction, yes, UnderGator.
Why not? You know, they're like the outsiders out of nowhere. They just come out of nowhere and start fucking people up in the tag division.
You know who we are, but you don't know why we're here.
Notice
See Cobb saying that?
Oh, he did, yeah.
No, he probably would. I'm just like imagining that. You know?
Notice the adjective.
Yeah.
Notice the adjective. Play. This is where the big boys play. Remember that?
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, when Nash says, so this is where the big boys play. Notice the adjective. Play. Now, I don't know anything about grammar or anything like that, but apparently play is not an adjective.
Yeah, I don't remember this.
No?
It's old. No, I didn't see that back in the day. I mean, I've seen that clip.
Wow.
I don't remember it that well.
All right, I'm gonna have to pull it up.
Yeah,
later.
we gotta pull that shit up, Jamie.
Maybe we'll end the show just to recall your memory, jog it. We got a lot of, like you were saying, Cobb, Naito. Yeah. What else do we got? Who else is leaving New Japan?
So yeah, both from Los Ingobernables de Japón, Naito Tetsuya and Bushi. Both out of here.
Really?
Soon, very soon from the company.
Damn.
And yeah, I don't know where these guys go. Do they go to TNA? Do they go to CMLL? Do they go to AEW? Are they maybe sticking to another Japan promotion, maybe? All Japan, there's DDT over there.
I mean, I would say, if I was Ibushi, I would probably head on over to Kenny's side.
No, not Ibushi.
Oh, which one?
This is Bushi.
Oh, you're talking about Bushi,
yeah, Bushi. Exactly. I don't know if you remember him. He's got the mask and he does the mist.
So he's like a Muda?
Yeah, Moody. But he's badass.
Age range?
I'd probably guess late 30s.
I think somebody like that might be well used in the WWE with the mask and the great Muda appeal. They might be able to take a character like that and make it cool over there. I could
probably see Bushi headed to the Dubba.
Yeah, that could be dope. As for Cobb and Naito, I would say AEW, or like you said, perhaps a Ring of Honor, Jeff Cobb.
I don't know. I mean, he probably... I don't think he just liked what he experienced.
Oh, really?
Probably. Because he probably would have entertained the offer a little more from AEW if they did offer him anything at all. I don't know. I feel like they had a relationship, though, you know?
It might all be fresh. Like, AEW might have legit thought that he was going to stay there, too, so they might have stopped negotiations. He might have just sprung it out of nowhere and said, you know what, I've changed my mind. I've got a change of heart. I'm going to explore my options. Well, now we can Tony can bring it back to the table, and you can say, hey, well, now that we know this, what if we offered you the deal before? No? Okay, well, what if we upped it? We'll give you this instead. You can come in. You've already got association with the Callis family, right?
Yeah, he was really like an unofficial member, I thought.
I thought he was, too. He was like the hired... Oh,
you know.
he also has associations with MJF, doesn't he? Didn't MJF hire him as like a hired gun to go against Jericho at one point?
I think Jericho hired Cobb.
Oh, Jericho hired Cobb.
That was during the Inner Circle days. Yeah.
Okay. So
Can't
take
remember who he
that,
took out.
strike it, reverse it.
Maybe MJF did too, though, because he was hiring people left and right at a time.
So he's got some affiliations with some characters within the
Yeah.
AEW brand that could lead to
absolutely.
stories.
And, I mean, he was former members of the Undisputed Empire. Kingdom? United Empire.
United. As I throw up the little UK
Yeah.
sign up here for Eric to see.
The UE. Yeah, so Ospreay, Fletch, Davis, Cobb, and Henare was, I think, the full unit.
Didn't they have TJP in there too?
Oh, you're right. Yeah. I
Yeah.
think TJP as well.
Him and his
Yeah.
Fiend mask was in there. I
That's
thought also.
right.
Yeah,
That means
recruited
there
him.
was another guy as well, because his tag partner is in the faction with him. I
Okay.
can't remember his name. But, yeah, besides the New Japan free agents, there might be a possible AEW free agent entering the market. I heard maybe by November her contract is coming up, maybe sometime later this year. It was probably a rumor, but either way, Mariah May is that name in this free agent bag here. What do you think?
Oh no, Mariah May from what? Stardom? Is that where she was originally?
Stardom
to
to
AEW
to
NXT,
WWE.
I mean, when you look at it,
I don't see her going to NXT. I don't like it.
I mean, she might choose to go to NXT just to kind of,
Would
find.
she?
Jordan Grace chose to go there. I mean, from what I can tell, she's
Did
ready
she?
for the main roster. I mean, Roxy was ready for the main roster. She kind of went there too. There's been a lot of girls there that really didn't have to go to NXT.
I wouldn't say Roxy. I think Roxy definitely probably needed to be there. She's
Stephanie,
definitely shined.
Stephanie Vaquer.
She probably didn't, which I don't know if you saw her in the news this week too, because she was saying on a podcast, I believe, I don't know which one it was, that AEW offered her a shitload of money. And WWE basically said, we can't offer that. Congrats or whatever.
Damn.
And then Shawn Michaels convinced Steph to take
Less money.
the low ball offer, and
Because she'll make more eventually. Take the
maybe,
low.
but that's a locked in offer for what, 3-4 years maybe?
Yeah, but you can always, after them 3 or 4 years, you can renegotiate. And it's a different era now, too. It's not the old Vince era. What if you can renegotiate based on your value to the company now? What if they open that up for superstars? And maybe that's the promise that
I
he
doubt
sold
it.
her on. You never know. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
I don't
Shawn
know.
being a salesman. And if you want to sell
That's what I'm saying.
somebody,
He
those
sold
are
her.
those are the kind of things that I would sell them on, which means eventually that has to come true.
Basically, she showed her cards and said WWE was her dream, and that just gave them all the power.
Damn. Couldn't
In
have
the
been getting left at the
negotiations.
airport.
No, I guess not, because, I mean, damn, I can't imagine the number AEW offered. It's probably a
Millions. Like a
Like
mil,
very
probably
lucrative, yeah,
like a
like a
mil.
million.
Like I would think a mil a
at
year.
the very least.
Yeah, after that match with Monet, I was like, yo, that
Oh
bitch
my
deserves like a
God,
mil a year.
Dude,
That
that
chick
shit stole
killed
the
it.
show.
Yeah, I was like,
dude.
she showed Monet up in that match, dude. She was like so much crisper
They-
and just so much more clean than Monet was.
Yeah, I think the story went that WWE called her the next day.
Yeah, I would have too. I don't know, dude. Right after that match, Tony had her in the back. I would have just been like, yo, here, sign, please. Here, fuck, I'll cut my wrist. You can use my own blood to sign this contract. I don't care. I'll buy you whatever you want. I'll marry you. Just stay with me.
But that's crazy, because I forgot that she was the CMLL champion right at that time, and she had to vacate it.
Yeah.
And then I think Willow ended up going and grabbing that title out of a or she filled her spot in that match that happened that weekend. And wild, man.
Yeah.
That one turned out fast, for her in all those negotiations. But no, yeah, back to Mariah May.
Mariah.
Does she go to WWE? Does she not? I think it's very possible. Either that or they're just playing everybody right now in terms of, they might be negotiating, they being AEW, with Mariah May right now. We don't know.
Yeah. We also heard rumblings like this when like Penta and Starks and Phoenix, they were coming up, and the rumblings were they want to leave, they're leaving. And then it was, oh, they've signed. And right about now, I'm kind of feeling the same vibe out of this. It's like, oh, you know, she wants to leave from what I heard, the rumor. I think she goes WWE, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I mean, it's just such a no-brainer to do that, especially with how hot everything is in WWE and AEW for that matter too. In pro wrestling in general, you have great options.
Yeah,
across the board.
They're everywhere now.
I mean, you can go anywhere you want in the world.
Everywhere.
All the major markets, it seems, to wrestle.
And, you know, to the point, I think perhaps if she does go to WWE, I really do think she should go to NXT to establish her character, because the WWs are going to need that. They're just going to need to know who Mariah May is all over again. They're going to have to put a fresh paint of coat on it. They're just going to have to put it out there for these new fans. There's going to be, don't get me wrong, there's going to be fans out there who know who she is, what she's done, where she's been, all the accolades and accomplishments. They're going to love her. But then there's also going to be that other half that doesn't, and the WWE wants 100% reaction. They don't want a 50-50. So just go ahead and establish her one more time. Give her 6 months. Bang-o, bring her up. 6 months. Just do a 6-month stint.
Maybe. I'd argue that a lot of the main WWE audience do not even watch NXT, because that's like a super niche product.
Right. I was giving them credit.
And I was like,
I was giving them credit.
But there is a crossover. For that crossover portion of their audience, sure, that would definitely be of help. But man, I don't know. I think Mariah May is so good, she really does not need the developmental brand.
I don't mean develop. I mean to establish her storylines and to start feuding with some people.
Can't do that on the main roster,
dude. Those are like if you go on the stat levels, I guess those are like all like 80s. She's a
former world champion.
Yeah, but you're walking right into the video game. You got to start. You don't just walk in. You got to build some accolades. You got to buy some attribute points. You got to stat up. You got to level up, and then you get to the main roster, just like the video game.
Penta and Rey Fenix just did it too, though.
Yeah, but they're older. It's like now or never. It's like LA Knight, like now or never. Like, what are you going to do? It's now or never.
And LA Knight did go to NXT.
He did, yeah. He was a chump over there. Oh, wait, no, he was.
No, he was. Was he not champ? No, I don't know if he ever was. I don't think he was.
He wasn't
right?
champ. No.
World champ. Was he North American champion? Probably.
I think he was. Yes. A lot of people have had that.
Yeah,
belt,
that's just like the here you go.
Yeah, you're just one for the money.
You're our wrestler of the month.
Yeah,
kind of.
Congratulations, you've won a belt this month. Woohoo! Nobody cares.
Nah, I mean, what's his face? Starks and Ethan Page are wrestling for it this weekend at Stand and Deliver, but maybe we'll get into that later, or no?
Stand and Deliver.
Starks and Deliver?
Starks and Deliver. Saints and Deliver.
Saints and Deliver.
Yeah, Saints and Deliver. Delivering Saints?
Yeah, I heard the NXT crowd chanting Ricky Strokes.
I heard that shit.
They look so smelly.
Oh, my God, dude. That NXT crowd, they're such a fucking hoot. I swear, I love them.
They're all right. I got to watch more of them. I saw some of that backstage brawl between the Dark State and the Family.
The Dark State.
Oh, man. Or Dark State, not the Dark State. So every week I get clips of NXT, and that was another one that popped up. And God, oh, man, that particular segment was not for me. I did like what I saw from Starks and All Ego, so I am actually kind of excited for that match. But
I think that's
I digress.
I think that's pretty much the best thing NXT has going for me right now. That feud. The North American Women's Championship is shaping up to be nice. There's a lot of competition for that. And, of course, we've got the NXT Women's Championship heating up again with Gulia versus Stephanie Vaquer again. So
are they wrestling this weekend?
No, not yet. Oh. They're going to set it up. But, she just came back, headbutted her, hit her with her finishing move. So they're setting some things up again. I like some of the things that they're doing, but they don't do everything right over there. But I digress. Let's get back into some AEW, mate. We've also got, I'm sorry, what were we? We were just talking about Mariah May. Yeah, let's put a bow on it. No, just to put a bow on it. No matter what she does, I love Mariah May. Bow.
Same here. I'll watch her wherever she goes. Badass talent.
I will follow you.
Yeah, I'm excited to watch her anywhere.
Follow you wherever you may
WWE,
go.
New Japan, AEW, TNA. I don't give a fuck.
Give a fuck.
Mariah May is the shit.
Yeah.
But yes, next in our news and notes, The Rock was wearing a New Japan Pro Wrestling shirt.
Yes.
So speak of New Japan.
And he was looking at a Rubik's Cube.
He did have a Rubik's Cube.
He was looking at his next move.
Do you smell what the Rubik is cooking?
The Rubik's
that was
Rock.
A stretch.
The Rock Rubik's.
The Rubik.
The Rubik's Rocks. The Rubik's. Oh, I got you. Instead of a rock, he was the Rubik's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the
Rubox?
The Rubok.
The Rubok. Do you smell what the Rubok's cooking?
But no, so I think, The Rock was on a live stream, and he had a New Japan Lion Mark shirt on. Looked great. I got to get me one of those.
They're nice.
What'd you think of that? He's a fan. Is he a fan of New Japan?
He's a fan
What's
of
the dealio here.
He's a fan of New Japan. A fan of New Japan. He's looking at a Rubik's Cube, which leads me to believe he's contemplating his next move. And the, the clamor online is this the next Forbidden Door? Is this it? Are we going to break down the barriers between WWE and New Japan Pro Wrestling, which could ultimately lead to a breakthrough to the entire pro wrestling industry for the WWE and likewise?
It's all we can really dream of, wrestling fans, the full crossover. I can't wait. This shit would sell so many tickets. I don't even know where you take an event of that caliber.
Bro, this is like the multiverse all smashing together, and it's just, have you seen the Flash movie when you got all them different fucking universes all smashing each other? That's what this is. If the WW got to New Japan, whoa, bro. AEW, New Japan, WWE special event, triple threat match.
Forget about it. TNA?
Whoa, yeah. Well, TNA's already there with them, yeah.
Exactly.
Already there with them. Bring a little Ring of Honor, bring some Athena in.
So, speaking of The Rock, he also had this to say about AEW. I don't know when this clip happened, but it's making the rounds the last few days, so I thought we'd give it a little whirl here. Let's see.
Do I watch AEW? Yeah, I watch AEW. Of course I do. I'm very happy for the success of that company, because it's always a good thing, and it creates a hunger, which is good. Do I watch AEW? Yeah.
So, yeah. The Rock watches AEW. I don't know how much, but he is familiar with the product, maybe a little bit.
And goddamn, I gotta say, what The Rock's saying is spot on, son. I'm fucking hungry over here myself. Might have to give me a little Las Palapas after this.
Oh, goddamn. Throwing a little tequila with it.
A little Rocks Palapas. Yeah, so he's a fan of New Japan, and I can't wait to see if this leads to something, bro. I cannot wait to see if it leads to something, because wasn't he... Well, he's a fan of AEW and a fan of New Japan.
Right, so, yeah, I guess he's got his eyes on other wrestling product. And this is a guy on the TKO board, so who knows what could happen. But there's another person on that board, right? Nick Khan?
Khan.
Right? The Khan? This guy, Nick Khan, had something to say about AEW as well. This was on the Bill Simmons podcast.
Is this my friend Tony Khan?
No, this is not your friend Tony Khan.
Damn it, I need to talk to Tony. Have you seen Tony? I'll find him.
We'll find him. Don't worry, Danny boy.
Yes.
We'll find his stupid ass for not putting it on TV. All right, roll on the clip, Eric.
They have a lot of wrestling promotional company. They have a lot of talented wrestlers, and we're happy about that. When contractually, they're available to be, talked to and have conversations with, assume a number of them will come over, and nothing but respect for the father who
that was way too nice.
Finances it and owns the Jaguars and all those other things.
That was very pleasant. Look at you.
That's it.
So magnanimous.
I'm 50 now, so different than when we were much younger. Yeah.
I'm Ariel
the other wrestling
Helwani.
promotional company.
It's so
In terms
nice.
of the other wrestling promotional company.
In terms of the other, what do you say, wrestling promotional company? I don't know, but yeah, he can't just say AEW. No, but that's.
I didn't really understand what the fuck he was saying, to be honest.
Really?
No, I didn't. He was just kind of.
He said that they were would take talent, or pretty much the talent will come over if they want, essentially saying that. And then nothing but respect to Shad Khan, Tony Khan's dad.
Yes. Owner of the Jaguars, like he was saying.
So yeah, a little shout out there essentially to AEW from Nick Khan. He's aware as well. And I don't know. I really I don't know if there is this feud between companies, or they're all kind of chill on the back end there. I'm not really sure.
It might just be a thing of the past now. I mean,
I hope
like
so,
I said,
dude, for the sake of the business.
I kind of feel like there was one man and one man only that was holding the key, that was keeping the door locked. And that man's gone. And now we have businessmen in charge. Businessmen who aren't interested in making a monopoly out of the wrestling industry. They're interested in making money. And they know that if they can do a cross-promotional show that's going to generate millions of dollars, that's what they're going to fucking do.
Yeah, and we'll see. Hopefully that ends up happening in the future. We'll keep our eyes and ears on the news for you in the future.
Yes, it will happen.
Anything else you want to cover here, bruv?
Oh man, the Owen Cup, man, it's heating up right now.
Got a few different things coming up for that.
Yeah, it's gonna be your Will Takeshita, Kyle. We got tonight. We don't know who Kyle Fletcher.
Wild card. We got the wild card tonight.
We don't know who the hell it's gonna be.
Who's it gonna be, dude?
I'm going with Anderson. Carl Anderson.
I'm going Jack Perry.
You're going Jack Perry?
Yeah, fuck it.
All right, lock it in.
I feel like the Bucks are gonna cost him.
Okay, I can see that.
Holy shit! Yeah, and then Jack Perry might even get one over on Fletcher and go to the finals.
But I thought they just said that the Hangman was their friend. He was
Yeah,
they were like,
but
"This is for you, Hanger." What if they go out there and help the
they
Hanger?
lie.
What if they go out there and they help?
lie.
Check this out, dude. What if Carl Anderson comes out and the Bucks help Hangman win against Carl Anderson? That'd be gotch.
Do you want to hear from the Bucks right now? They had
Bucks
something to say
are the Bucks-
on a private jet. It looked like.
Are the Bucks here?
They're here with
Can-
us.
can we
This
speak-
is, let's get
what
a
do they have
little
to say
something
about
from the EVPs.
Give it.
Are we on? Are we live?
The Young Bucks.
Hey guys.
Hey, War Dogs. We see you guys aren't booked yet for the Ontario show, and that got us thinking. That's our hometown. What should we do, Matthew?
Oh, I think the War Dogs are always down for a fight, right? And so are we, as
Right.
you know. But you might be thinking, there's only two of you, and there's all the you guys. So mathematically, it doesn't
right.
really add up now, does it? Well, fortunately, we know a couple of old OG friends who are also always willing and up for a fight.
Should we call them up and talk some shiz?
I think we should. I think that would be, well, too sweet.
Oh, wow.
What do you say, War Dogs? Huh? What do you say? We'll even take the private jet for a 5-minute flight all the way to Ontario and spread plenty of more emissions into the air.
That sounds great.
How about it? See you in Ontario, pricks.
The Elite versus the War Dogs, bro, coming up at New Japan Resurgence on May 9th.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh boy, we got a real big problem.
Based on what I've just heard.
Jiminy Quickets.
Jiminy motherfucking
There you go. So they are in
Quickets.
play. Carl
Okay.
Anderson and the Big LG.
All right, so you're right then. It's going to be Carl Anderson, and the Bucks are going to help Carl beat Hangman.
Well, I'm saying it's Jack Perry.
Could be, but it could be. All right, yeah. But
I don't
I'm
know.
thinking if they're calling them up, they're going to be here tonight. I don't know if
Fuck, that's a good point.
I don't know
Maybe
if
they
Jack-
get the shit rolling before this May 9th. Yeah.
I don't know where the
so I
fuck
don't
Jack
know.
Perry is right now, but he ain't been nowhere around. If these two say that they're putting the bat single out and looking for them, Carl and Luke Gallows to come on over, then Red Rover, I think they're going to come on. Hangman's going to have another thing coming.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see tonight. I'm so excited to see that.
And in all honesty, dude, Anderson's a great singles competitor anyway, so if he did beat Hangman, I mean, that'd be dope.
I ain't going to be a hanger.
He's a former New Japan, what is he? Strong
Intercontinental champion?
Intercontinental champion.
Oh, I don't know about that. I
It
can't
was-
recall.
It was an awesome belt.
I don't think he was Intercontinental champion. He might have just been like strong.
Strong.
Or no, not strong. Open weight.
Is that the one
Never
that they
open
give
weight.
to the outsiders? The never open weight?
A lot of guys get it. It's like the upper mid card title there.
Okay. I heard that, I don't know, I had read somewhere that they
The
have like,
Gaijin.
yeah, they
It's
have
like
like
a
one
Gaijin.
particular belt that they give to the kind of, not one particular, but for the most part.
Yeah.
That's what they get over there. But anyway.
I think he had that one and like the tag titles a few times probably.
Yeah, for sure he had the tag titles over
Yeah.
there. I would love to see him, come on down.
We'll
It'd be
see.
good.
But speaking of the Owen, the women's bracket is heating up. Quite a few matches tonight. Monet versus Athena. And and I think on Collision this upcoming weekend there's a couple others. But
Is that Stat Hater?
yeah, Stat and Hater.
Stat Hater.
The world champion had a few things to say. Would we like to hear from her?
Tony, come on, let's hear it, baby.
Let's see what she had to say on Collision.
Ladies, good luck. But this is a timeless cafe, and I'm going to bake up the biggest batch of slop tarts you've ever seen. Billy Starks, you Johnny-come-lately, milked breath, knobby-kneed little brat. I will make a woman out of you.
Lost it.
We've lost the beeps, sweeps, and the creeps.
No. There we go.
Harley Cameron, call me Jim Henson, because I will wear you on my wrist and make you sing Rainbow Connection. Wrong picture. Next. Mercedes Money, our CEO. What an unfortunate nickname. I will drain your 401k and put you so deep in a recession you'll have to drink my bathwater. Chris Statlander. My God, what a woman. Athena, you may be the Ring of Honor Forever champion, but you'll last about 2 minutes with me. And Jamie Hayter, take my advice. No money has ever been made from dressing like you're in a different era. And as for me, I could sit at home and watch this entire tournament eating veal parmigiana. But that's not the kind of woman I am. Yet. Nevertheless, at Double or Nothing, I will be there, I'll be watching, and I'll be sweating, and I will always be timeless.
Dude, she is fucking incredible. Is she the best promo in the business right now? Like,
Yes.
What the hell, man?
Yes, because her
Who is
creativity.
writing this shit? Is it her and RJ City still? What is going on?
It's gotta be. I don't know who it is, but for Christ's
Juice,
sake,
maybe? A little bit of help?
I don't
Throw
know.
some
but
lines here and there. They must be throwing lines at each other all the time. At whom? Perhaps.
Couldn't tell you, bro. Couldn't tell you.
It's all just guesswork here. But no, loved that promo from her. What do you think? Who do you got? Athena and Monet tonight.
Well, Tony Storm is timeless, and
Toss up, right? I feel like
shit. I'm trying to think here. Okay, Athena's got help. Money's got help. Billy's gonna help first. Harley's gonna help second. That gives Monet the win.
I got Monet. Yeah.
Yeah, Monet's gonna win.
And I got Athena on the rematch, probably at All In,
Yes.
or maybe even Double or Nothing.
I mean, Athena should be winning, damn it. She should just be. Athena's the shit. She's everything. She's the best fucking wrestler that they have in the women's division right now in AEW. That woman should have a rocket strapped straight up her ass, and she should be shot to Mars by Elon Musk, just like Katy Perry was yesterday. This is bullshit. Put her up on that blue rocket. Take her to the fucking moon. Take her to space. Fucking Athena.
I think she's on her way. I think they're strapping the rocket on as we speak, bro.
I want it now. I want it now, Daddy.
Well, bruv, that's all I have on the news.
Yes, as do I. I have nothing left here on my news and notes for the day. I think it's time to get into the feature matchup. But first, let's hear something from our sponsors.
Check out.
Check out my melody.
Is this? I'ma do things my way. It's my way or the highway.
I actually didn't catch the theme song of Mania 25.
Nor did I.
Yeah.
Come on.
No, I did not.
I didn't either. This match was so long, and I watched the pre-match package. Just so long.
It's time, bro.
It's time. Hello. Let's get ready to wrestle.
It's wrestling time, bro.
It's time to rack up that suplexometer.
Oh, the suplex counter, you say?
That's right, mate.
Oh, I wonder how many
did we?
suplexes. Well, we'll have to find out just a little later on, see how many suplexes we had in this match. There was a lot of chops, I will say. I almost did a chop count, but I lost count.
I did a chop count.
Fuck, you did it? I almost fucking did it. Ah, wish you had told me you done it. I would have done it.
Son of a bitch.
Ah, damn it.
That's crazy. Yeah, no, because, well, yeah, so without getting too much into the weeds here on our feature matchup of the week.
It's a doozy.
This is Shawn Michaels, the Heartbreak Kid. What did he say? Oh my gosh, in the pre-match promo, he's talking about devils and gods and the darkness and the light.
As I go down the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil.
He's basically just like reciting lines from the Bible and, quotes and stuff, and it's hilarious.
It's great, man. So this matchup is huge. Taker, Shawn, WrestleMania, the 25th anniversary. This is on April 5th, 2009, at the Reliant Stadium in Houston, Texas. Ooh. An attendance of 72,744.
Damn.
According to Wikipedia.
Damn.
And a buy rate of 975,000.
Damn. That is a lot.
Goddamn, pal.
That's like 1,070,000. Jeez Louise.
Did you watch this one live?
I couldn't tell you.
2009, were you watching wrestling?
If it was Shawn and Taker, I watched it. So, yes.
Really?
Anytime Shawn and Taker were on, I watched. Because this was Houston versus San Antonio. Always had to watch Houston versus San Antonio. The Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels from Texas, right here, San Antonio. Mean Mark Calloway from Houston, Texas. So I always had a vested interest in this. This was always like watching the Rockets and the Spurs. So
ooh.
I most certainly did watch this match, and I was rooting for Shawn, as I always did, and still do to this day. I'm rooting for his eye. It's going to come back one day.
Yeah, dude. So this is actually the only WrestleMania I have attended.
What?
That's here, WrestleMania 25. They're in Houston. I think I might have mentioned it on a pod a while back.
I think last week, too. Yeah.
I don't know if I did last week.
Yeah,
probably
it's
did.
One of the only ones I've ever been to.
Yep, it's only one I've been to. We'll see. Maybe in the next few years, we'll make it out to one. But this was a great fucking show. My dad and I went to this.
How old were you?
I was 14.
Okay, so
15?
It's definitely stuck in your memory for sure.
Oh, yeah, dude. What a great...
How were the seats?
Seats were not the greatest because we're on the side of the stage, essentially, so we didn't get to view the stage, really, just the big-ass ramp.
The ramp.
You could really see, but no, it was still amazing, and damn, I had a great fucking time there at Mania 25.
Was there signage?
Good memories. Lots of signage.
Did you take a sign?
Or
was this pre-sign Eric?
Yeah, I probably had like one or two, maybe.
Because if y'all know my bruv over here, my bruv is the sign guy.
Yeah. Green sign guy?
Green sign guy. There's
green and pinks?
Yeah, there's green shirt guy and there's green sign guy over here.
Got the green and pink combo. The green and pink attack.
Man, that's crazy, bruv. I have never been to a WrestleMania in my life, but you have.
Not yet, bruv.
There's always time, as they say.
So, seeing this match live was very, very cool. I remember this one standing out. Not to downplay some of the other matches on the card, because there was Jeff Hardy versus Matt Hardy in some sort of no DQ, no rules match. That was pretty intense.
Yeah, brother versus brother.
That was a good one. There was a Money in the Bank.
The main event, too, right, was Cena, Edge, and Big Show?
They were on after Shawn and
Taker.
Shawn and Taker, but no, I think Triple H and Orton headline.
Oh, they did.
For the WWE Championship.
Was that was Orton the defender or?
I can't remember. I think Trips might have been defending.
Okay.
Because that means... Did Randy Orton win the Rumble that year in 2009? I couldn't tell you. I don't remember.
I just remember Randy winning it, Triple H saying, down, and then bang. And then we had the Triple H versus Randy feud. I don't know if it was a bleed off of that or if he had won the Rumble, maybe, perhaps.
He probably did.
We'll have to look into it. But this is good versus evil, light versus darkness, as Jim Ross kept alluding to. This is light versus darkness right here.
Him, Michael Cole, and Lawler are on the call.
Yeah, Jerry the King Lawler is there also. And leading into it, this is like good and evil, right? Like Shawn's supposed to be the light, the man of God, and yet he's up to some devious tricks, man. He keeps on sneak attacking the Undertaker and hitting him with super kicks left and right, leading up to this matchup. So it was kind of strange to see. Like, I don't know, he's supposed to be the good guy, yet he was doing all the nefarious things.
I mean, he had to get an edge over the Undertaker very early here, man, and I don't blame him for going straight to the attack. An immediate 4 chops off the bat to open this humdinger.
Humdinger.
But meat and taters galore, huh?
Oh,
the
yeah.
WrestleMania special.
The WrestleMania special. It's like a
WrestleMania Especial.
It's like a Denver omelet, but you leave everything on it. That's basically what this is. A typical WrestleMania matchup is just going to be a whole lot of staying in the pocket, some punches, some kicks, some choke slams, some special moves, but Siggy's. But for the most part,
the Siggy's were on fire.
Yeah, the Siggy's were on fire, but for the most part, yeah, there wasn't a whole lot of maneuverage here. What did you think of Shawn's entrance before we get into the weeds here? What did you think of his grand, godly entrance?
So over the top, him coming from the heavens with his arms spread wide.
What was that thing? Was that like what was that? A crane?
Some sort of, crane lever system elevator.
It was hilarious because you've got this church-like music playing in the background. And as soon as he hits, he touches feet. We go into the Shawn Michaels HBK music. It kind of made me pop.
It was a strange transition, those two tones.
But so over dramatic.
Dark, ominous tones.
Dark, ominous tones. It was so over the top. It was so dramatic. I couldn't help but just love it, bro. I absolutely loved that shit.
He's got hilarious. I was laughing, dude.
He's got his white cowboy hat on, bro. He looks like Chuck Norris from Walker, Texas Ranger. And then when Undertaker has his hat and he pulls it down, his hat looks like freaking Kung Lao from Mortal Kombat. They fucking have hat versus hat right here. That's what I thought.
Yep, he was just doing the, you'd call like a yin and yang, essentially here, symbolic of the white and black.
Yeah, it was very symbolic, as you said, and I appreciated it. Justin Roberts appreciated it because he was on the call.
Rob Hertz?
Justin Rob Hertz was the announcer. I've tried to listen to him, hear his Undertaker. What? It was pretty good. It was pretty good. I want to listen to it a few times, but yeah, I liked his announcing there too. But yeah, I digress. And like you said, Shawn starts it off real hot. Chops. How many chops did you get? I want to know. I just want to know off the top.
Let's see. 5, 10, 15. I counted 19 chops.
What the fuck? I was going to say just my mind just thinks 15.
Yeah.
So 19, yeah, it's about par. Because when he was hitting them chops, they were like 4 in a row, 5 in a row.
So Undertaker is known to not like chops.
I was going to say yes.
I just pulled it up online. Let's see what it says here. So just with that in mind, I was, counting these up. I was like, holy shit. Undertaker must have definitely given him the okay to do this.
Yeah, he had to have his blessing.
Ain't no jabroni going to be able to do this to Taker.
His chest was freaking red, bro.
You probably just said, lay it in, brother. Fuck it. Let's do it.
It was redder than the devil's ass.
All right. It says, the Undertaker is known to dislike receiving chops, which are chest strikes. Okay, come on, really?
We know the definition of a chop, yes.
In an interview with CVV, Chris Van Vliet, Take mentioned that he would love to work with Gunther and would let him chop him, even though he does not like the move. No. Bully Ray, a former wrestler, recounted an incident where he chopped Take during a match and realized he had made a mistake, leading to a stiff response from Undertaker.
You don't chop the Take.
Oh, shit. So,
Is he the no chop taker?
yeah, no chops here for Take.
The no chop taker.
Oh my goodness, dude.
Yeah, he took
so many. 19 is what I counted. It could have been more. I might have missed a few in the beginning. There was a little bit of a lag between the first flurry of chops that I counted and then to the second time I opened up the video.
Okay.
So I might have missed one or two, but I think I got an accurate count. You all let us know out there. Leave a little comment if you'd like.
Do a chop count.
Yeah.
We just got to start shifting from suplexes to whatever we feel is going to happen the most in the match.
Exactly.
And
maybe we have
just
another stat counter.
Yeah,
for
we're just going to have to go with a double stat counter, suplexes and chops included, because, spoiler alert, I'm going to give it to him. We had zero freaking suplexes in this match. Who would have thought?
Week, bro.
Neither the Undertaker nor Shawn Michaels has a suplex in their repertoire.
Not in this match, at least.
Not a superplex?
I thought we'd get a superplex.
Not a side suplex?
Nope. Close.
Not a belly-to-back suplex? You know?
You get nothing.
They were definitely not going to do a Snapdragon, but I would have loved to have seen it.
The image of Shawn Snapdragoning Undertaker is fucking hilarious.
I'm thinking
Kenny Omega style.
Oh, my God, dude. Oh, my God. Just big-ass Taker folds over and rolls.
Takes two or three of them.
Dude, he would get up and just shitstorm Taker. He'd just start throwing potatoes like receipts all over. Boom, boom, how dare you?
Yeah, I guess if we're going for suplexes and Mania matches, we probably should have done Lesnar Taker.
Yeah, well.
Maybe next year. We are going to maybe do the sequel to this match next year as well.
Yeah, we'll run it back. Which was, well, you guys will find out. But yeah, we're going to run the WrestleMania 26 one back.
Yeah.
Dude, there was some crazy fucking bumps in this matchup. There was a gigantic back body drop that Taker delivered to Shawn off that Ric Flair spot. He held him up in the sky, dude, like arms fully extended.
This was nice.
He's like 7 feet tall, and on top of that, what was he going, like another 4 feet with the arms?
He's on the cusp of 300 pounds, UnderGator.
Dude, and Shawn almost didn't turn. Like,
he turned at the last second, is what you're saying, right?
He turned at the last second.
Yeah, I saw that. So this was my takeaway for Undertaker in the match that I really never saw completely is that he's slam heavy. Choke slam, sidewalk slam, this power slam, or wait, no, that's not a power slam.
Back body drops, drops, yeah.
So, but yeah, he does lots of stuff like that, and a lot of punches, strikes,
lariats,
lariotos. He does old school here early on, which I was going to ask, do you like this move or not?
Old school?
Yeah.
I love it.
It's cool, right?
I love old school. You know what, too?
Undertaker did it the best.
You know why I like it so much, too? Is because Scott Hall did a version of this where he would twist up and he would go shoulder, 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 put him down and slap the back of their head to embarrass them. And Taker basically goes twist, shoulder, shoulder, but up old school. So it's a move that I've always appreciated because I kind of felt like Scott and, and Undertaker kind of, it's not a mirror, but it reminds me of Scott.
Nice.
I
Yeah,
think
I didn't realize he did that.
Yeah, it reminds me of Scott. Yeah, it reminds me of Scott. So it's just, it's in my heart, man. It's in my heart. Taker also hit him with the biggest press slam I think I've ever seen Shawn take in my life, because it was another 11,
That's
12.
what I was trying to say earlier, the press slam.
The press slam, yeah.
Shit was amazing.
That one was awesome, too. Yeah, he had him, 11, 12 feet in the sky. And that's another one where Shawn barely turned, because when Taker puts him up, if you notice, Taker's holding Shawn's, floppy pants by the ass. He doesn't.
Floppy pants. What'd you think of the gear there? What is it like? It's caramel ice cream? Metallic shite?
It reminded me of the White Ranger.
Okay.
But
it has an elite figure.
Well, don't make it an ultimate, because
that Undertaker needs to be made, though. Dude. I need that, Mattel. Give me that.
That Taker was dope, dude. Just the singlet with the fucking very basic on the side. Like he was looking fucking awesome, dude. He was
shit sick.
He was huge. The guy liner was in full effect.
Full.
At one point, Jim Ross is like, look into his eyes. And I was like, I'm trying to, but I can't look past the fucking guy liner, Jim. I can't look past the eyeliner, Jim. What am I supposed to do here?
Well, go get it. You gotta try. You gotta try with all you have.
It's like the fucking Great Ice Wall, Jim. I can't get by. I just can't do it.
You know what else JR said here, guys?
What's that, Hell's Angel?
Yeah, I was checking out the match on the side over there. Taker apparently hasn't beat Shawn Michaels one-on-one at this point. They mentioned it like 6 times on commentary. Yeah. So that's cool. Cool stat. Thanks, JR.
Well, by God, no problem, Christian. No problem at all. Double C.
Wow. Thank you to both of you gentlemen for making an
It's my pleasure.
Impromptu appearance. Thank you guys for being here. What did you think of that one spot where Taker goes to he's trying to hit that big boot in the corner? He misses it, but the cool part about it was like he didn't just like miss it. He almost threw a ninja kick. And his left leg is under and his right leg is over.
Dude, these guys are bouncing off the walls, aren't they? I love this fucking match. Oh, that's what I wanted to say. So as of today, the WWE said that this is the #1 match in WrestleMania history, according to their YouTube list. So that's crazy timing, but very cool timing regardless, because this match does fucking rule. I love it. Front to back, it's great.
Back to front.
And I was really getting enamored with the crowd reactions because we were just really hanging on by every thread here. It was all coming back to me, because I've only seen this one back. I think this is the second time I've seen it on video. So 3rd time total, including the live take. But man, what a crowd here there in Houston. What did you think about this crowd and how they were reacting to all of the ups and downs and what do you call it?
The momentum shifts.
Yeah, momentum shifts.
Dude, the near falls. I mean,
tide turnings.
They were reacting to everything. There was 1-2 counts galore. There's HBK chants. There was Undertaker chants out there.
The close calls is what I was trying to say.
There you go, the close calls. There was one guy in particular that I kind of gravitated towards, and I called him Cleveland Cavaliers, LeBron James jersey guy.
Oh, I saw him in the front there.
Orange guy in the front who was a Taker fan from what I could see. And just every time anything would happen, he would just get up and be like, oh, my God. And I could feel the energy in the building through him. And I knew, like, the energy in the building must have just been fucking electric that night.
Like you said, though, not only is LeBron guy behind Undertaker, I think most of this crowd is behind Undertaker.
It is, yeah.
They did not want the streak to end.
It's in Houston as well, his hometown. It was at the Reliance Center in Houston, Texas, so he was the hometown hero. He's from Houston, Texas, yes, sir.
I didn't know Callaway was from there.
Yes, Mean Mark Callaway is from Houston, Texas, sir. Google search for that and you will find out.
Oh, yeah, I told you, Gator, last week. Those days are behind me. Oh. Yeah, I got Sour Boy back on my wing. Yeah, I got the slop tart recipe from Tony Storm there. Yeah, we're baking those fuckers up.
What exactly goes? What goes in a slop tart?
Well, that's the problem there. I can't give you the recipe there.
If you gave it to family secrets.
Right, yeah.
Family
I paid a pretty penny for this one.
Yeah. You can go ahead and hang on to that then, Mach. But do me a favor, in your dying days, would you at least pass it on? Would you at least pass it on to me? Mach, where'd you go?
Ain't no fucking way.
Damn it.
Holy shit, Undertaker is 60 years old and from Houston, Texas.
Years old. Boom, motherfucker.
March 24th.
Boom, that's a fart, baby. Told you, bro.
That's a fart, motherfucker.
Yeah, that's why, like I said, it's always been...
From Death Valley.
It's always been San Antonio versus Houston for me,
That's
baby.
dope. That's a great rivalry. This is a great fucking wrestling rivalry.
Especially thinking back in the old days, dude, my family, I had family in Houston that were Maine Rocket fans, and I'm here in San Antonio. I'm a Maine Spurs fan, and both teams were good back then, so the rivalry was hot back then.
What a great way to further extend that city rivalry.
Yes. I think one point here, I noticed that Shawn puts on a lot of submission maneuvers.
Yeah.
He puts on a figure 4. And
Did he though?
He
tried to.
It was a figure Shawn.
That thing was all fucked up.
It was all loose and shit, but it was supposed to be a figure 4.
I don't think it was applied properly at all. He didn't do a spin. He did nothing. No twist.
He was going for a sharpshooter.
That's what happened.
And he just sat back and said, "Fuck it, it's a figure 4."
I fucking knew it was all fucked up.
It was a sharp. He was going for. I watched. He was going for a sharpshooter. He said, "Fuck it. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just going to drop
by Ric Flair."
He didn't know how to apply his mentor's fucking finishing maneuver, so
he didn't even try.
He bonks out on that, but he had it on for quite a while, though. It took a minute for Taker to finally get out of that sucker. And then he also applies a crippler crossface at one point, and he locks that in for a while, but he doesn't get that in right either. Did you notice how he had it like
Shawn's?
Yeah, his crippler crossface was all like Twix.
It was a little. I think he cinched it in pretty well at one point, but I don't know.
It looked like a brutalizer to me.
Yeah, a little more brutalizer-y.
It looked like Pac's brutalizer more to me, just in reverse style. So I noticed that throughout this match, there was a lot of submission maneuvers that Shawn would apply that took a lot of time, and I think that was just to kind of, give them time in the ring to rest up and continue, because at this point, we haven't taken any big bumps yet. But believe me, folks, we're getting there.
There's a really cool thing I saw from Undertaker here where he does the snake eyes into the running big boot and the leg drop combo. Shit. That was so clean. Crispy.
It was 1, 2, boom, bitch, 3. And he got
What
a
a
2
thing
count.
of beauty.
He got a 2 count out of it, but it was fucking beautiful.
Lots of near falls to that point.
Yeah.
Throughout this match, of course.
Lots of them, bro. Lots of near falls throughout this entirety. I think HBK goes... I'm sorry. Taker goes for a choke slam, and it's reversed into a Hell's Gate. What is Hell's Gate?
Well, before that, there was a super kick attempt by Shawn Michaels that doesn't even get past the midsection of Taker, and he kind of hits Taker with it, and Taker takes the back bump, and then Shawn tries to put him in the figure 4 again, but he gets pulled into the Hell's Gate.
That's what. There you go.
Is it a go-go plata?
I think that's what it's called, a go-go planta,
right?
Yeah.
Or something.
It's like it looks like a triangle, but instead of like bringing them completely into your guard, you kind of have your shin up against their throat. It is, yeah, goga planta. Yeah, that's basically what it is. Hell's Gate.
There's no N. Plata.
Goga plata.
A go-go plata, foot choke, pyro plata, or kagato hime is a type of chokehold that utilizes the shin bone. Oh, yeah.
The jiu-jitsu community is like,
of
course.
It's a go-go plata. Type of wrestling chokehold also known as Hell's Gate.
Yes, and while the go-go is applied to one HBK, your bald spot showing.
Shawn's?
Baldy Michaels, I see
In
it.
the front?
The front right there, that fucking spot.
Leave alone.
That spot that's just going. But then the HBK chants start here, and then I was like, okay, fuck the bald spot. They're chanting his name now. I'll let it go. But dude, right after that, this was my first holy fucking shit moment of the match. Shawn goes to the top rope. Shawn goes to the top rope, and he goes in a moonsaulting position. So he twists. He twists. He doesn't moonsault.
It's the McTwist.
It's a McTwist with a little flurry at the end, and he ends up kind of like hip. It's like a hip back plant right onto the black mat from the top rope to the outside. Taker just moves. He straight Samoa Joe's it. Fuck this.
Oh, he like moves his arms and pushes him really.
Another Ericism.
I spoke a little folked up there. No, yeah. I don't know if you noticed that, but yeah, Taker moves at the exact moment, but motions his arms to avoid him. And this thud is fucking nasty. I thought he broke his hip, but no, I'm sure he was feeling that for weeks. Shawn, that is.
Yeah, he looked like that. That looked like one of those Will Ospreay off the top of the cage with Kyle Fletcher doing a fucking Spanish Fly type bumps. The thud that it made, it was just
Taker swatted him out of the way, basically.
Swats his ass out of the way. That's what you get for getting in Undertaker's way, you son of a bitch. But I did notice that right after that, when Shawn thuds, Taker rolls back in, and he gives Shawn some time to kind of catch his breath. Because you can see Shawn's out of breath. That was such a hard velocity that it definitely winded. He was like, I need, give me a little bit of time. The referee's talking to him. Taker rolls in. He's like, all right, let me give him a little bit of time right here. So he helped him out, so we were able to continue this matchup. But all the while, the ref's helping Shawn up, and Taker's kind of looking around. He's like pondering, what was he about to do? What are we thinking here, huh?
He killed him.
We're thinking a little Taker suicida over the top rope.
Taker Cone Hero.
A Taker Cone Hero, and it is the ugliest. Dope. Yeah, Taker Cone Hero.
No, I don't think it is. Cone Hero is like the swanton move.
Right, yeah, this was a suicida.
Tope suicida.
Yeah, he was going for the Taker suicida. So he goes up for it. He clears the top rope, no problem. But he's supposed to get caught. Now, Shawn pushes the referee, brings the cameraman over. The cameraman has the camera. He is supposed to extend his arms and catch the Undertaker so that the Undertaker doesn't faceplant.
Over-rotated. I think he clipped his knee. I thought it was his ankle at first, but they replayed that sumbitch so many times. I think his left knee barely touches the top cable.
Maybe so. Homeboy that was supposed to catch him was late. He was not there. He didn't catch him. He missed.
No,
and there was some.
I think over-rotated.
I've heard
I think that guy was in the right spot.
He was, but I've heard them talk about it.
Yeah.
And there was definitely heat on that guy in the back because he was supposed to catch. He knew his job. His job, that wasn't impromptu acting.
No,
his
no.
Job
He
was
could
to
have stepped
catch.
up.
He was supposed to step up. He does nothing. He just kind of sits next to Shawn with the fucking camera that's not rolling. Throw your freaking camera. Get ready for it. You had time, you fucking jabroni. Instead, you just sat there and you watched one of the most important guys of that era put his head directly into the ground like a spike.
It was so bad, dude.
Spike.
My jaw fucking dropped, man.
I thought he broke his neck.
I thought he was done for.
Fucking Taker plant.
Yeah, dude. That was a nail biter and the closest call that I was kind of alluding to earlier. But, man, what a fucking... I'm so glad he was okay because that could have, put him in a wheelchair.
A body bag. Put him in a body bag, Johnny, with the fucking crane kick like Speedball Bailey. Jesus. Don't you think he looked concussed?
Yeah, and then they end up going, another 20?
Yeah.
Or another 15?
Yeah. That's what they do, But yeah, at this point, I think Shawn actually rolls back in and he repays the favor to Taker. He sees that Taker's just taking a fucking brutal bump. So he gives Taker time now. Goes to the referee, starts giving the referee shit, pulls him in. Hey, he's in the corner.
Takes forever to start the count, yeah.
Takes forever to start the count. But when it does, Taker finally rolls back in at 9. But he's looking pretty bad right now, man. Looking pretty bad.
The crowd's hating it, by the way, at that point. The count out. Like that it's going, but I think it ends up being a 9, of course.
Yeah.
But still great drama in its own right.
So, yeah, that was dude, of course, the crowd's probably hating this. They're looking at Taker and they know, like, oh, dude, that was a massive bump. Is he okay?
Oh, man.
Is he okay? Hearts had to have stopped in that arena, at least for the people that were in the front row, just like collective, oh, no. And thank God, the Lord was with Taker that night and he got through. And he would hit HBK with a last ride.
Oh, well, before that, there was a choke slam off of a sweet chin dodge. That was pretty nice, noteworthy. And then a sweet chin music hits. Of course, it's only a 2 count. This is, of course, all the false finishes start. And then, yes, the last ride, which he almost doesn't really quite get right at first. But when he finally gets it, God, what a thing of beauty as well.
He goes for it. He's there. And then Shawn rolls underneath him. And Taker's like, nah, fuck you. Pulls him back out, resets it, gives him the good old wedgie. Boom. Hits Shawn with that thing. But he got a 2 count.
2 count.
The last ride, by God.
And then, did you see Undertaker go up to the top rope after that?
He goes for his fucking Taker elbow.
He does the elbow.
His dead man elbow.
Holy shit.
Hey, it was nice.
Yeah.
It was nice.
That was his old finishing move, right? The one where he walked the rope and did an elbow. This was different because it was more of jumping, not like a falling off the top rope elbow.
I remember that. Yeah, it was his early
Mark
finishing
Callis
move.
finish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. Fucking LeBron James jersey guy is loving this right now, bro. He's looking at Taker. He's like, oh, no. How did he kick out? Oh, my God. And I'm freaking out right now, too. I think Shawn gets out, or Taker comes through and hits him with a clothesline, and Shawn skins the cat. Lariato. Shawn skins the cat and comes on back. Taker hits him with a tombstone. But that wasn't the finish either.
2 count.
2 count.
In fact, let's hear from this moment.
Check
this listen out.
Slams, lash rides, tombstones, and a kick out, and a kick out, and a kick out. Shawn Michaels seems to be unconscious. How did he do that? He just willed his shoulder up. Instinct. Maybe divine intervention.
Divine intervention.
Maybe divine intervention. All of that stood out to me after that first tombstone there.
Oh, my God. That's hilarious, bro. I love Jim Ross. But yeah, I think after that tombstone, Shawn was
I just had an out-of-body experience.
Oh, he's so over dramatic. I loved it. I thought Cole was really good on the call, by the way.
He did great. All three. They were a great
They were
team
all great.
here. All three of them.
I think the guy that shined for me the most really was I could tell at this point Michael Cole really was about to take over. It was him. He was that guy right then and there.
And he proved to do so. And he's really the voice of WWE now.
And I can't hate on him, bro. I cannot hate on him. He's good. He's really good.
He's good at what he does.
Yeah, he paints a great picture, just like Bob Ross. But yeah, like I was saying, I think where are we at here? Shawn's dead weight. Yeah, Shawn's dead weight. Do you remember the tornado DDT that he hits?
Oh,
Shawn?
does he? Kind of does. Not really.
What was it?
I mean, he goes for it. He just doesn't nail Undertaker's head on the canvas very well because I think he was on the opposite side or something.
He was going for a tombstone. He twisted
reversed
over.
out.
Yeah, hit him with that.
Is that the elbow drop follows that, right? Maybe?
The elbow drop. Yeah,
Shawn Michaels.
And you know what I noticed also, bro?
Beautiful.
Is when Shawn went up for that first big spot where he, hip plants, he almost missed the top rope with his right leg. Now, right here, when he does this elbow drop, he's fading backwards. He's leaning back. He's almost falling.
Catches his footing, right?
Yeah, dude, again.
On both of those times. Yeah, I think I noticed that as well.
Yeah, what was it?
I don't know, man. Just lost his balance a little bit, which we really don't see Shawn do too often. But, he still, gathered himself both times and delivered great high-risk maneuvers. So here at the end, there's another backflip that is caught by The Undertaker. And what do you know? Backflip, tombstone, catch finisher. Good night, Irene. Shawn Michaels, rest in peace.
Shawn might have had the light that night, but I took his soul.
Gator, is this a modern classic?
This is a modern classic. It didn't need any chairs, tables, ladders, gimmicks, anything like that. Hell, it didn't even have any blood.
Oh.
But, I mean, it was meat and potatoes for the most part, but the near falls, the Siggies, the flash floods, or the flash bangs of
flash finishers.
The flash finishers. It was just all so freaking cool. It had a build.
Great build.
Went back and forth.
Great history.
There was something on the line that really mattered here, being the streak. Undertaker, unfortunately for the Shawn lovers, would extend that to 17-0 on this night.
Bang, bang.
Pow, pow.
Is it the greatest WrestleMania match of all time?
Yeah, I'll give it that.
It's fucking awesome.
I mean, I could watch it over and over again.
I think I could find a lot of different things. Not suplexes, but I liked what I saw. I kind of want to watch that whole card back.
Yeah, it looked pretty good, didn't it?
It was good. Not bad.
Be one to watch. We got Dino, though.
Oh, Dino tonight.
Yeah, we got Dino tonight, and not to mention we also got our WrestleMania predictions.
We're going to make those peaks right now.
Yes.
Without further ado, we shall make these WrestleMania picks, bruv. It is time.
Yes, it's time. Let's make some wrestling history right
putting
now.
the wrestling pick title on the line?
Yes, I am the defending champion for the week.
The wrestling pick'em?
Yes, what was that, 11 out of 11?
We could kind of, maybe we'll do it this way. Maybe it's kind of like a King of the Hill type thing.
There
Just
you go.
the last winner has the crown until you lose it.
There we go. That's how we can keep
See,
count of
you have the title right now.
I have control of the
title.
board.
Yeah, exactly.
I have control of the board, which means I get to pick first matchup on this first winner.
Have at it.
We're going first off. I'm going to take this from the top of the card, kind of what you gave me here. We're going to go with the War Raiders against the New Day.
Easy. New Day.
New Day, all day, every day.
I think I just swooped in on your pick there.
You did. I was supposed to be first. You swooped in on the board.
We both have New Day. You know this.
I was going to say it first. You took my pick. I had control of the board. Eric already took control back. Is this a prelude? I hope not.
I jumped the shark.
When you take control of the board, I'm going to be like, ah! All right, bro. Where are we going
Rightfully
next?
so.
Where are we going next? I pass the baton to you. Lita's in the back over here, meowing up a storm.
Maybe she's going to give me some help on this next pick.
Oh, Lita's going to help you out? I might have a tag ski in a little bit, too. I've got some impromptu help coming. They're at the door. They just parked. Just give me a little bit of time. But where we go?
Let's follow this list up. Same thing. Rey Mysterio versus Grande Americano.
Oh, Gran Americano, gracias.
In the WrestleMania Vegas Especial.
Oh, yes. And while Gran Americano has impressed me, I'm going to have to go with the real-life lucha and Rey Mysterio Jr.
Son of a bitch.
Rey Mysterio Jr.
That's a good pick there, UnderGator.
You think so, Stan? You like it?
Yeah.
Well, what do you got?
Well, I'm right there with you.
You over here helping Eric out now?
Rey Mysterio.
What is this, a 2-on-1?
619. Topsy-turvy. Springboardy. What? Luchador.
What?
WrestleMania.
What?
41.
What?
Las Vegas.
What?
Night 1.
What?
Up your ass.
What?
Saturday night.
What?
What a week of wrestling.
What?
We have upon us.
What?
We got AEW tonight.
Oh my, what?
You got TNA tomorrow night.
Yes, what?
And AEW tomorrow night.
Yes, what?
SmackDown on Friday night.
Lita says what?
Hall of Fame.
What?
Mania.
Triple H will be inducted what?
2 fucking nights.
Oh yes, what?
Oh, hell yeah.
Hell yes, Steve.
Where the fuck you at on AEW television, Danny?
Well, I've been petitioning much to Tony Khan. One Christian Cage has actually gotten very close with Tony, and he's trying to put in the good word for your boy Danhausen.
We're doing all we can back there, Danny boy.
Yes, thank you.
I put the patriarchy on Tony Khan's ass. Nick Wayne isn't doing shit with the opportunity. Quite frankly.
He is an ungrateful son. We must dispatch of him from the patriarchy. He does not need to be with us anymore, Christian. Just Sunhausen and Luchasaurus when he returns.
Yeah, we're going to be a tight-knit group, all right?
Luchasaurus, when will you return?
Don't you mind Kill Switch, Daddy boy?
Yes, I beg your pardon. Kill Switch, indeed. Engage.
We have him on a time period, a timetable. Looking good for our old Lucha boy. All right? It's going to be good. Good times. Danny and the Switch of killing. Good guys. My favorite sons. But yeah, who do you got on this match? Eric?
Yeah, I'm going Mysterio as well. Sticking with that. We are tied up here. Or not tied up, but same shit. 2 in.
Here we go.
Up next.
Let's, well, I'm going to talk about one of Danny's old friends over here. We're going to go Jade Cargill versus one badass Naomi.
Cargill.
Yes, I know Jade very well. We did very much time in the A, the E, and the W. There was much Wing, and we had very, very good times. We smoked lots of reefer.
Oh, no shit?
Yes, Danhausen was certainly high with the one Jade Cargill.
Jadenhausen?
Jadenhausen indeed, sir, yes.
So who should
I like that t-shirt.
Who should I take in this matchup, Danhausen? The Jade, Naomi? What do you got?
If you're going to put Danhausen on the spot and point a metaphorical gun at his head, he will go with with one Jade Cargill in this matchup.
All right. I like the cut of your jib.
I agree with that, yeah. Jade's looking great. She's looking incredible, in fact. I could see her going all the way to the top in the WWE. Who do you got, Eric? Make the right choice.
All right, well, with that in mind, Christian.
You shut your fucking face right now, Eric. I didn't say go. You should know this by now.
Well,
shut your stupid little beady little eyes. As Steve would say. Ain't that right?
You goddamn right. He's got beady little eyes.
Stupid little beady eyes.
Hey, Christian, why are his eyes like that?
They're beadier than mine.
Goddamn, and you're Canadian. What the hell's up with that, son?
You tell me, Steve.
I thought you were fucking Hispanic, Eric. You look like goddamn Canadian Hispanic.
Well, I can't change.
Shut your fucking stupid little face, dude.
His eyes are a little bit beady, aren't they?
All right,
I mean,
all right.
I never really noticed it before, but
I got Jade.
We could do better, Eric. Just look, Eric, do this. You got
next.
You got Jade.
Yeah, I got
All right,
Jade.
so we're at 3-3, same thing. Here we go. All right, Fatu, LA Knight, U.S. title. What do you got?
Ooh, shit. Damn, I didn't do these beforehand, so these are kind of all on the spot. I wish I looked.
I just underlined mine. I'm putting my hand over it.
Son of a bitch.
I got my pick.
This is bullshit.
You forfeit the pick, sir.
Fatu.
You did it.
I'm
you
going
didn't need
Fatu.
it in time. You get nothing. You stole fizzy lifting drink, as John Cena said. You get nothing. There's a timer on this. You're disqualified. Disqualified?
I'm just kidding. You got who? The Fatu?
I'm going Fatu.
I got the Fatu too.
For funsies.
Fatu. I'm going Fatu.
All right.
Fatu's winning this,
Son
bro.
of a bee.
Yeah, dude, LA Knight's not squashing Fatu. Fatu's
He's
going
not
to
going to squash them. They should have like a good match here, right?
Yeah, but Fatu's the freaking Samoan werewolf.
Yeah.
Try going up against a werewolf. You're going to freaking die.
I mean, we shall see Saturday, mate.
The last time I fought a werewolf, I got my ass kicked and I needed rabies shots. I needed 12 shots for rabies because I fought a werewolf. This is a Samoan werewolf, so I'm definitely taking the freaking werewolf, but I digress. Where are we going?
I wonder if Leader's coming in.
Probably strong right now. Her Mao game is very, very strong.
I'm going to have to toss her in the garage.
Yeah, we probably might have to do that.
Nah, it's all good. We rolling. Stratton versus Flair. The WWE Women's Championship is on the line.
Mm.
Who do we have here?
Interesting. This matchup is.
Is it?
Interesting this matchup is.
In it?
Make a good decision, I will.
Yeah.
For the show, it must be.
Yoda Cage.
Yes, indeed. Yoda will help Gator now.
You want to be my grandfather?
Yoda is nobody's grandfather. Yoda is not equipped to be grandfather. How dare you?
We can make something work, Yoda.
Yoda will not be part of a patriarchy. Yoda is Jedi.
But we can, like, make new rules and shit. It'd be dope.
Force push.
Oh.
Yoda will hear none of this.
Who do you got?
Wild card. Tiffy. I got Tiffy retaining.
I do too.
What the fuck?
Hell yeah.
Are you kidding me? All right.
Yeah, I got Tiffy retaining this shit.
Tiffy time.
It sure is.
Let's
and we
go.
can't have too many flip-floppage.
Can't have too much, yeah. You can't have too many flip-floppages around here, so let's go, Tiffy. Hey-oh.
Oh.
When you get to 43 or so, you get a little more flip-floppage than you really want. Gunther.
Gross.
Gunther and Jey Uso. Championship on the line.
I tell you something about this World Heavyweight Championship.
Oh, easy, John. Where'd you come from?
If I ever go back to the WWE, I'm going to take the Death Riders and shove them up everybody's candy asses in the WWE. Yeah, I'm taking the Rock's shit, jabronis, and I'm going to take that championship.
Did Claudio sign off on being shoved up someone's ass? I don't know if I'm devoted enough to anybody to agree to be shoved up another human being's ass.
The boy style. Right up their asses.
Sideways, Claudio. Claudio's like 7 feet tall. Have fun. Whoever gets Claudio shoved up their ass sideways is going to have one hell of a rest of their life. They're going to be shitting pancakes for the rest of their life, I'll tell you that much. But yeah, no, in this matchup, we've got Gunther.
I'll be shitting Claudio's the rest of my life.
It's just be little shits that look like Claudio, like Han Solo when he gets put into that encasing. Oh my God! All right, we're back. Gunther Jay, what are we doing here? Jay.
Oh, fuck, you're going Jay?
Jay. Taking Jay.
Sheet.
Rapid. Wah, Jay.
You know why I'm going Jay? I think it was Pat McAfee that did like this little side-by-side thing with him. And he was like, so you're set to become the new WWE champion.
He said that? No way.
Yeah, by accident. So I was like, well, I mean, based on what McAfee said, I mean, fuck, he already said it. So I guess
maybe they flip-flop it now.
Maybe they flip-flop it now. That's the only thing that I worry about. But I'm just going to go with what I heard. You heard?
Oh, man, there's too many goddamn titles swishing.
But remember, it's 2 nights. You need title changes on every
know,
night.
But not this many,
You need
bro.
two on each night. 2 on each night to make it count, as Lita is in a damn battle right now with Eric's
Just fucking my shit up.
She's just fucking your feet up, bro. Look, it's because you have cats on your feet.
This is true.
She's fighting your cat feet. I don't even blame her now.
The cat sucks.
Like, I don't even blame her now.
She said, wow.
That's just what.
Fuck.
That's what
all right,
says.
I got Jey Uso as
All
well.
right,
Whatever.
We're still
God
all
dang
tied
it.
up now.
All the same. All right,
I'm
it's
gonna
going to come
save-
down to a couple different
Yeah, I'm going to
ones then.
save this one right here for the end because I think we're going to differ here.
What, Roman Punk
Yes,
Seth?
that's the end.
Okay, we'll go home with that.
Right now, we're going Liv and Raquel.
Night 2 begins.
Night 2 begins.
420 Mania.
Liv and Raquel. Really? 420, man.
Hope y'all have a great time there in Vegas this weekend.
Smoke it up. Yeah.
Spread the good word of the Suplex Studies.
Tell your friends, tell your wrestling buddies, tell them all. Suplex Studies is here to listen to every week, baby.
If you like what you hear out there, yeah, be cool.
It would be cool.
Not like Gator and Eric over here. These guys aren't cool at all.
No, dude, because we're too cool. That's the thing. Is it's like
Yeah, I got it. All right. I was there.
Fly.
I like the other theme song better though.
Yeah, the other
I
one
digress.
the other one was great. The other one was great as well. But for right now, we're gonna
Live Raquel.
stop being too cool. Liv Raquel versus Bayley and Lyra.
Lyra.
Bayley and Lyra Valkyria.
Baylyra.
Yes, Baylyra.
Baylyra Valkyria.
Or Valkyrie.
Bay.
Bakeria.
Lyra Bayleg. Like, I don't know.
Bake.
I'm losing it here.
Bake. I don't know. I'm baked. I got Liv and Raquel retaining.
Same here.
You live, you die, you retain at WrestleMania. These two ladies are hot right now.
I just wrote a 3 for my initial instead of an E on accident.
3. All right, let's hit it with a little bit of.
Oh, hold on. I wanted to ask you a question
Sure.
concerning Intercontinental Champion Lyra Valkyria.
Yes.
She's not defending that title, and
Nor
neither
is
is Chelsea Green
Yes.
in her United States Championship. Any thoughts on that?
Chelsea was sick. She said she was on antibiotics.
Really?
She had some sickness they couldn't figure out. She was sick. So
she isn't down with the sickness.
She isn't down with the
That's what you're
sickness.
saying.
Yeah, so she was a little bit sick, so I understand. She's getting well right now. Lyra Valkyria, I couldn't tell you why they're not having her defend. Maybe my only thing would be is as soon as she won the belt, she had many defenses. She defended against Bayley. She defended against Ivy Nile. She had a couple of other matches for the belt, so she put it up a few times. And I don't think that there's anybody worthy right now. And the story ain't there. The story isn't there yet. And I honestly think she's a boring champion. Chelsea's money.
Chelsea is money. Wish she had her on a singles match here or something. Ladder match, anything.
Something with Chelsea.
Because there's no ladder match on these cards.
That's a big negative. The best we got is a street fight.
Yep.
The most extreme is a street fight. So
Should be good, though.
I mean, this match right here, the next one up, I think has the ability to steal the show, and that's AJ Styles versus Logan Paul.
Oh, shit, that's right.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to this one, boys.
Well, hell, are you, Stan?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I think this one might be my favorite also. I do love AJ Styles.
I'm an AJ guy.
Yeah, he's from that damn Greenbow, Alabama.
We go way back.
How back on? Where do y'all go?
Oh, we're back in the streets of Georgia.
Oh, that's right. You guys.
I did a little time over there back when AJ was old pipsqueak, pre-TNA years. He was in the WCW.
Did you guys use the same tattoo artist to get tattoos on your ribs right there of your kids' names?
We sure did, and then I also guested on his theme music there at TNA.
Oh yeah, did you? Which one was that?
You are, I am.
Goddamn, Willie
You
Nelson.
familiar?
Yeah, you're goddamn right I am. I heard you sing it at least 100 times in the radio while I was on my way to Whataburger.
Who you got in this one, Gator and Eric?
Well, let's see here. Gator, who do you got?
God, good question. Like you guys were saying, though, and I think we were saying, yes, could steal the show. I'm going to go with Logan Paul.
You son of a bitch, I was also picking Paul.
Going Logan Paul.
I'm going Paul because I think AJ's getting out of Dodge.
You think he's leaving?
I think he does the job to Logan Paul. And I don't know if we don't see him after this Mania angle. That might have been his, hey, you gotta look up at the lights to the YouTube guy on your way out.
You're on your way out, yeah, to the YouTube guy. God almighty.
Did you hear that promo from Karrion Kross concerning this match?
No, but he was my wild card in here is that if AJ's going to lose, and I mean, Karrion plays a big role in that because they
just wrestled on Raw.
Yeah,
I saw a good chunk of that clipped out.
Great match.
Great match. Karrion Kross looks great. I gotta watch. I want to see that whole one.
He plays such an asshole, dude. He laughs at AJ, and when he kicks him, and AJ's like, he's like, and he fakes an injury, and AJ's like, oh my God, is he all right? He's like, gotcha, bitch. I tricked you. He just does so many like creepy things, he was healing up in there, and I loved it. But yeah, I got Logan Paul in this one as well.
Pogan Lowell. I
Pogan
think I'm
Lowell.
going. I'm sticking with him. I don't know why. I feel like Logan's winning this.
This is his first Mania, right? No, it probably.
No, it's like his third or fourth.
Okay, so he's Mania broken in.
Be upset right now. Last time I had a singles match on Monday Night Raw was July 2024. So I got a shot tonight, first time on Netflix, and I lost. I'm also not on WrestleMania in my home in Las Vegas. But I got some other things to be happy about, like tomorrow morning I'm going to wake up next to a naked Scarlet Bordeaux. I mean, that's great. This other thing, though, no thanks.
But yeah, he goes on to talk about AJ and Logan Paul a little bit.
That's hilarious.
No, yeah, I don't know if we see Karrion Kross get involved at all here. We might. Who knows?
He said it was his hometown. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw him out there. Yeah, and the
He's
only
gonna be there in some capacity. Maybe, hopefully. We do like us some Karrion Kross here in the Suplex Studies.
Is he gonna?
At least I very much do. I know you do.
Is he gonna help AJ?
So I'm thinking maybe AJ actually gets the dub here.
Oh, do we change our picks?
I don't know.
Oh, what do we do, Raggy?
Are you trying to Jedi mind trick me, Yoda?
What? Oh, Yoda is not Jedi mind tricking you. No, not what you speak of. He does.
What should I pick,
I'm going to stick with Logan Paul.
I'm going with Paul's. I'm going with Paulsies. I got fucking Logan Paulsies.
All right, up next we got the quadruple threat. The fatal four-way. Braun Breaker defending his Intercontinental title against Pentagon Jr. versus Dominic Mysterio versus Finn Balor. I almost call him Pin Balor.
Pin Balor.
I'm Finn's weird cousin who plays bowling.
You're Pin Balor.
Pin Balor.
You're Pin Fowler.
Pin Fowler. All right, yeah. I knocked him pins down in no time. In a jiffy, I hit the pocket like no one does. With the fire, with the judgment. Because I'm the demon on them oils.
the judgment that's strong and true, indeed.
I judge your form up and down.
Thank you, Pin Fowler.
No, not what you are speaking of, Yoda does. Crazy this show is. Make a prediction, I will.
Is that Yoda Hausen?
It's Yoda Hausen. What know you of Yoda Hausen?
Braun, Penta, Dom, Finn.
Who you got, bro?
Dominic.
I'm sticking with Dominic as well.
Not Braun. Yeah, this one I'm going to go with the sleazy little son of a bitch. Dom, it's time for him to get his first real piece of gold.
Yeah, I'm sticking, because we were already discussing this leading up to this match here, and I really like where our heads are at with Dom winning this one. And we said this weeks back, so that was an automatic.
Dude, him and Liv have been low-key doing this while Finn has been gunning for that belt, and I think they're kicking his ass out to the Judgment Day.
It's time for Finn to move on from the Judgment Day.
It's time for him to move on for the Judgment Day.
And it's time for whatever Dom's group to be, that they called himself something new and start a new chapter.
The Nation of Domination.
Yeah. I like it.
Yeah, it's Nation. But yeah, we're both going with Dom on this one. Let's go. This one I'm not really too familiar with. This
Which
is
one?
The Priest versus Drew McIntyre street fight.
Judas Priest?
Judas Priest, maybe. Oh my God, Nikki.
Sworn to revenge, condemned for hell. Tempt not the blade of fear, the sentinel. God damn, that's beautiful. You ever heard that one? Stone Cold Sentinel.
Stone Cold Sentinel.
The Sentinel.
That son of a bitch tried to come at me. I already own the rights to Stone Cold. I'll sue his ass.
That's back in 1984.
Well,
I wonder if Judas Priest was reading some X-Men comics.
Maybe they were. I'll stun him 1,984 times if he tries to copyright infringe on your boy Stone Cold.
Right. You're damn right, what? No, they didn't actually have the name Stone Cold in it.
I'm getting ready to go to Whataburger in a little bit too, boys. Speaking of what?
What? A burger.
You're damn right.
Oh, hell yeah.
Give me something too, Gator. What? We talked about this.
I like them fries hot as shit, Gator.
Well, you know I always get them cold.
You gotta make sure they fucking do them. They gotta drop them while you're ordering the bitches.
That's right. You told me to say fresh fries. I always forget.
Fresh motherfuckers.
Fresh fries is the way to say it. You're
Nothing
right.
more, nothing less.
All I want is fresh.
Spicy ketchup.
All day long.
What?
Give it to me, baby.
Guacamole.
That down.
Right.
Sorry, what? Sorry.
The onions.
What?
Grilled.
Grilled.
Right.
Jalapenos.
Oh, hell yeah.
What?
Mushrooms.
What?
Fancy sauce.
What?
Hold the ketchup.
Hold it.
Add the mayo.
All right.
Don't add the mustard. That shit is bullshit.
That shit sits heavy in my stomach.
Not that fucking yellow 40 mustard. You want that Dijon shit, if anything.
That's right. A little bit of honey mustard, maybe.
But moving on these WrestleMania picks.
Yeah.
Who do you got, Priest or McIntyre?
I'm going with Priest, boys. I'm going to go with Damian Priest, the former Judgment Day member. Getting the win over.
Going Priesties.
Going Priesties here, yeah.
I am going Drew McIntyre.
Going with Drew. We have our first.
Drew is the man with the plan.
The only reason I'm taking Priest is because Drew's been such an asshole.
Oh, is that right? That's
He's
all the
been-
merrier.
He's been sneaking up on him. He's been wreaking havoc. He's been fucking him up.
I'm going Drew McIntyre.
Right, so there's one. Let me put a little star next to that. That's one. That's
Star.
one. Now, this one might be another one where we are at odds.
Triple
But the
threat, mate.
Triple threat. Io, Bianca, rear.
Shit, mate. Yo is defending.
Io is defending.
She's defending the world championship, the women's world championship.
She is.
Who takes this triple threat down? Is it Io Sky? Does she reach for the sky?
Reach for the sky.
Moonsault.
I've already made my pick. I have my hand on it.
Fuck. Am I up or something?
I'm wait. Yeah, I got my pick. I'm waiting on you. Mine's already underlined.
I got Yo Sky.
You got Io?
I got Yo.
Underline it. It's underlined.
Defending that some bitch.
Rhea Ripley, this is my brutality. She ain't seaweed from the sea. Comes from my GP and it's good for me.
She ain't seaweed.
I eat seaweed. I just had a sample of it the other day. It's not bad. A little salt.
I like it.
It's not that bad.
Little seaweed wraps with some rice and some eggs, perhaps, and kimchi is very good, very good.
Little soy sauce on it.
Oh yeah.
What's that other wasabi?
Wasabi, you read me
Wasabi.
mind.
You take some cucumbers in that sumbitch too.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Wrap that shit all
I
up.
want that right now.
Ah, damn, so do I.
Motherfucker,
HEB
fine.
very rarely has them, though. They always sell out. I always go looking for them, and they're always out.
You gotta make those motherfuckers.
Yeah, for real. They always have the stuff that's got the crab and the fish and all that, which is good, but I just want the basic right there.
We got another star. Another discrepancy in the picks there.
Yeah, that's two right there. That's another Starsky and Hutch.
Beat me to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this one is pretty, well, no, I don't know if this one is academic, in all honesty. This one's a toughie as well. I've got Cody and Cena.
This is a toughie. This is a tough call. Cody, Cena.
Well, guys, it's time to put up or shut up. Who do you got in the main event of WrestleMania Vegas?
That's right, boys. It's about time. Like my son was saying, what the hell are y'all going to do? You've been talking all that shit about him, saying how this is only the first time that he's ever won that championship. Steve was over here just last week talking about that.
Talking all that
I
shit.
think he was even making fun of his lisp.
Steven Stan, you sons of bitches.
What was that doing? What? What?
I don't even sound like that, Steve.
I didn't sound like that, Steve.
You know, when you look at this WWE championship, I know you're envious. I know you're jealous.
I'm even lisping on my ass.
Because I am in the main event of Las Vegas WrestleMania 41, and you're just mad, bro.
Hey, Cody,
What?
Say Sally loves seashells down by the seashore, and I respect you.
Sally, take. Oh yeah, you think that's funny? Sally takes those seashells and she sells them straight up your stupid ass, Steve. Yeah, right, guys.
Oh, that was probably not a good idea.
What's wrong, guys? What's Dan? Why are you looking at me like that?
Here, Cody. What did you say, Cody?
What?
What?
Fuck you guys.
Hold on, Cody. Before you go, have this beer with me,
What?
real quick. Here you go.
All
Cheers.
right.
Cheers to you
for
winning, retaining, Cody. Here you go. Cheers to you, brother.
Steve, this is like 7%.
It's 7% monsters. Cheers to you, brother. Put them up.
No, this is the Broken Skull IPA.
Ah, sucker. Kick. Stunner, you son of a bitch.
They always fall for the
They
beer.
always
Why
fall
do they
for-
fall for the beer?
I don't know, Stan. Why is he talking like that, though?
I don't know.
Maybe that fixed it, hopefully. He's going to be out for at least 20 or 30 minutes, boys. Just let him sit there and snore it off.
He's snoring just like I have him snoring on Sunday nights because I have John Cena taking the WWE Championship. Who do you got, bruv?
Holy shit, Burger. You've got Cena.
Yes. Yeah.
God dang it, bro. I don't know who to take.
Ow.
Yeah, I'm right there right now. I'm tongue twisted and tied. I want to take Cena so bad because I want him to break that record so badly. Cody. Because I want Cena to win. That's why Cody's going to win. Because I want to win. So Cody's going to win. So I'm going with Cody.
Going roller coaster.
Roller coaster. That's 3 stars.
How many crossroads do you predict?
Well, I mean, the way he sold the last one? 1.
Yeah.
I mean,
sure.
Did you see the way Cena sold it the last time? He was fucking, what was he? He wasn't Yamcha. What was he? He was just dead.
Yeah, but that was a segment.
I know, but you feel
Promo seg.
it's going to take.
I feel.
It's going to take. He's going to kick out of 2 attitude adjustments, and he's going to deliver 4 crossroads to finish this matchup.
I was thinking 3 or 4. Yeah.
And he's going to hit 2 in a row to finish it.
Yes. But no, because Cena's winning this motherfucker.
No, sir. It ain't going to happen. It ain't going to happen, you.
Look at that. 3 in a row we disagree on.
3 in a row, and that saves the best for last. We got Roman versus Seth versus Punk.
This is going to be the best matchup of the night.
Yeah. I'm picking you, Seth.
You've got me.
I got you, Seth.
Fuck, so does Gator.
Yeah.
How did you know he was going to pick me?
Oh, yeah, dude. I've got Seth Rollins. I've got the Heyman
On
turn.
account of your Seth laugh.
Ah, fuck. I gave it away. I should have come out as the tribal chief.
I like your prediction and a lot of the other internet predictions of Paul going with Seth here somehow, some way.
He owes him
turning
a fave.
his back.
He owes him a fave.
Fuck.
That favor could be like, give me the chair instead of Punk the chair. And then he takes the chair and smashes
No
him over the
DQ,
head
right?
with it. No DQ. Smashes him over the head with it. 1, 2, 3. Seth pins Punk. And
I like
Paul-
that, bruv. I
Paul-
like it a lot.
Yeah, and Paul Heyman turns on his best friend and his tribal chief.
Oh, I didn't mean to turn on you. Oh.
I had to do what was best for business, and this was best for Paul Heyman.
Something like that.
So like that.
You guys haven't been here for me every single time. This man promises to put a ring on my finger and take care of me. Well, that's just going to
That
do
rounds
it for
out
us.
WrestleMania Vegas. We hope you enjoy the show this weekend. Send us your picks, your questions, comments, and concerns. Send them our way. Maybe we'll get you read here on the show. Next week, we're going to be...
Does that say Punk versus something?
Oh, right. We're going to be covering CM Punk versus MJF in their dog collar match.
Ah, yes.
So a little change of pace here for the Suplex studies. We finished up our WrestleMania matchups over the last month. We hope you enjoyed them.
Finally.
I had a great time doing them. Any final thoughts on those? Meat and taters?
A lot of meat and taters in WrestleMania.
And false finishes?
A lot of false finishes, a lot of kickouts. Yeah, dude, it was a wild month. We hope you guys enjoyed it. We had a very fun time bringing it to you. We're here every single week. We love each and every one of you guys out there. Make sure you tell all your friends and your wrestling buddies to come join up on Suplex Studies. And don't forget, everyone out there, when your Suplex Studies, Suplex Studies
For life.
Oh, hell yeah, Daddy boy.
Danhausen picks Jade this week. It's fucking gold.
I'm gonna put your ass in a Snapdragon right now.
The Undertaker and a Snapdragon would be funny.